Ring ding dong, ring ding 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 dong. I know it's kind of cheap to spam it like that, but whatever. I'm not gonna do that every time. Just that time. There's someone in here. Should I take the shot? Just kidding. I know it's you, Rose. Don't be afraid. Don't touch anything. Rose's old science junk gives me the willies. I'll give you a wet willy. Rose also has a high-tech artificial left hand, pardon me, and a revolver peeking out from under her lab coat. Also, in addition to what? I think I missed some flavor text there. If it isn't Dr. Rose, still as creepy as ever, I see. Hello again, Angela dear. Still as fearful and technophobic as ever, I see. After what I've been through, can you blame me? Robot arms make me nervous. Do you say the same to your old friend Gilbert? I understand he has a new leg now. I hate that thing. I told him not to get it. You would. Rather he still be lame? This conversation is lame. Ah, leave me alone. Sorry to be brusque, children. Everything in this room is an experiment in progress, not to be disturbed. Now what can I do for you? I assume you're the help that Matthias... No, Matthias is someone else. Where have I heard that? I'm not a spy. That Matthew and Catherine said was coming from the, Ranger Citadel? What do you think of the Rangers? I know all about the Rangers. I've been around a long time. After all, I even remember when you took over the Citadel from its former occupants. You know the Scorpions? Oh yes, the Guardians of the Old Order. Oh, the former, yeah. I suppose that was before your time, but they gave the Rangers quite a fight. Almost won, in fact. I'm sure your veterans will tell you all about it. What can you tell us about the Guardians of the Old Order? As I said, you should ask the other Rangers about them. Do you have the airlock code? Yes, I have the greenhouse codes. But listen, I want to come with you. I need more supplies. If I'm going to make sense of this mess, if you let me come with you, I'll take you through the doors myself and can help you find your way around. And don't worry, I have a gun and can take care of myself. What do you say? A gun? Yes, you point it and pull the trigger and it kills things. Every rose has its thorns, children. Mine's an antique. Can I join you? Yes, but I wanted to ask you more questions. God damn it, Kathy. Rose, I'm all confused. Let me just turn this burner off, and I'll be ready. We can stock up for my lab supplies if you like. No, bitch. I want to finish this conversation. Spam in the load system. I want to see everything, man. I don't want to miss things. Alright? Stop judging me with your eyes. The camera's following me. I don't know if we want to go in there. Oh, that wasn't a camera. That was something that our perception skill picked up over here. Oh, we can't get into that room. Okay, Jesus. No thank you, HP update. Ah, fuck you, HP update. I hope that didn't ruin my recording. Anyway, this research lab looks like a crazy woman went to town in here. Bottles, flasks, and samples taken from mutant veggies lie everywhere. A hunched, gray-haired old woman with a face like a dried apple. She has a kindly smile, but eyes as sharp as cobra fangs. Nice sound effects. She also has high-tech artificial left arm and a revolver. Conversation from earlier. Yes, uh-huh. What's your take on Catherine? She's a bright young thing. I taught her all I know about plants and seeds. She has gone on to outstrip me in every way. A sponge for knowledge. I hope she can figure out the root of this madness. It's got me stumped. What do you think of Matthew? He's our fearless leader and a dear, dear boy. Things have really improved here since he took over. I hope that exploding pod didn't do him any lasting damage. We need him now more than ever. What kind of experiment were you doing? We at the Ag Center are constantly looking for newer, safer ways to improve crop yields and wholesomeness. This lab is where that experimentation takes place.
Huh. Sounds really fascinating. Because it's Cypher talking. That's a pretty high-tech left hand you have.
Hey, oh that. I lost it in a gardening accident. A traveling doctor gave me the new one. Quite a gadget, isn't it?
Do you know how it works?
I'm a botanist, not an engineer, but it's almost as dexterous as the old one. I've gotten quite used to it. Wish I could say the same about the fuel cell that powers it. Fuel cell?
Fuel cell, what's that? Is it a cell that holds fuel and powers your arm?
I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't like to talk about it. It's some kind of high-tech power source. The unsettling thing about that, the doctor implanted it in my chest. I have a glowing blue gem right inside my sternum. And no, you can't see it. I'm much sure to be flashing my lady bumps.
Your lovely lady humps? Okay. What do you know about all this madness?
It has to be contamination in the irrigation system. We feed the plants a brew of nutrients through a series of pipes. I can only think that some strange toxin got into the mixture. Unfortunately, the computer that controls the system seems to be stuck in feed mode. None of us who made it to the lobby are savvy enough to repair it.
What can you tell us about the doctor that implanted that in you, I suppose?
She said she was from east of the old prison, which is odd. Now that I come to think of it, radiation's closed off the way east for years.
Huh. What do you think about the Rangers?
I know all about the Rangers. I've been around a long time, after all. I even remember when you took over the Citadel from its former occupants.
What do you know about the former occupants?
Oh yes, the Guardians of the Old Order. I suppose that was before your time. But they gave the Rangers quite a fight. Almost won, in fact. I'm sure your veterans will tell you all about it.
Oh, you tell me.
As I said, you should ask the other Rangers about them.
Do you have the airlock codes?
Yes, I have the greenhouse codes, but listen, I want to come with you. I need more samples. I'll take you through the doors myself and help you find your way around, and don't worry, I have a gun.
A gun?
Every rose has its thorns.
Mine's an antique.
Can I join you?
Well, fuck yeah. You got a mechanical arm. I mean, do you even have to ask?
Excellent. Let me turn this burner off, and I'll be all ready. Stock up from my lab supplies if you like.
You said not to touch anything.
Alright, 44 of 44 HP.
She is rogue chance 15%.
What's Angela's? 10. She has more chance of going rogue. She's a senior specialist. 1200 out of 1800 experience. 44 out of 44 constitution. She has a squad canteen, which increases the max water carry. That's good. She has Rose's Thorn. It does 5 to 13 damage, 60% hit chance, 14% critical. It's pretty decent. Average chance to jam, 4, 9 meter range, 1 round capacity. Wow. 1 round at a time, 60-degree angle, 1 armor penetration, and only 1 firing mode! I want a frickin' weapon with auto, man. And with single. A lot of these weapons, these assault rifles I feel should have a semi-auto mode or something. I don't know. How old are these fucking things? Alright. She is smart as a motherfucker. She's gonna be getting them skills. Coordinated enough. Somewhat charismatic and good awareness. Yes. Rose is a fine addition. A fine addition indeed. Surgeon, computer science, handguns. All very helpful. The only one in our party with handgun skill. A dossier. Rose doesn't say much about her past, except that she made a lot of mistakes and followed a lot of the wrong people. She decided what's left of her life, dedicated it to making up for the sins of her youth. How lovely. Now that you mention it, let's all... I was going to say reload, but apparently that's not possible. It may look disorganized in here, but I know where everything is. Alright. A square-bound book, burnt and scarred around the edges by caustic chemicals. and much overlaid with coffee cup circles. The word journal is printed in big gold letters on the front cover. Yoink! Doof, get it? Stop picking everything up, Doof. Dear Not Rose, why are you poking around in an old woman's memoirs? Memories. I guess good manners were among the many things to die in the Great War. Oh well, since you're here anyway, might as well sit down and read on. I was born in an odd time in the Wasteland, not nominally a time of peace. There were still few places one could consider safe. My home was a small community, near enough to Quartz to benefit from its protection, such as it was, but far enough away to be left alone by its more anarchic elements. Out there we couldn't rely on the Rangers or Needles, or heck, even the Guardians, when trouble hit. We had to fend for ourselves. I can still remember looking out the window to see my father and my brother standing guard as the sun set. I think it says something that those are my fondest memories. Not that it was a hard life, relatively, but as a child I thought it was, and life only got harder as I grew up. No pun intended. Why would it be a pun? I don't know. I suppose one of my main worries back then was being a burden on my family. I taught myself how to shoot a gun, but my brothers would never let me stand guard with them, so my father taught me what little he knew of working the earth. It wasn't enough. Turns out I loved farming and wanted to learn more than the stubborn old men of my community could teach me, so I left my home in search of knowledge. You learn hard lessons fast out on the road. I followed the river up to Needles and thought I'd found a better place to live, until learning the town was completely populated by crazies. I hear little has changed since. Vegas was no better. Surprise there. And if not for my trusty M1911, I don't know if I would have made it through. Next, in a blatant show of naivety, how do you say that? Naivety? Anyway, I headed north into the desert. There isn't much out there, but with the kind of luck no one really deserves, I discovered an old abandoned Gizmonic Institute research station. I camped inside the security post, only to be awoken in the middle of the night in a brusque manner. Turns out this research station wasn't as abandoned as it looked. Way to search the place first. They did not take to me much initially, but it was obvious I was not the spy for the Guardians they thought I was. Being discovered by the Guardians was a great fear for the research station, which was sitting on a wealth of pre-war tech and know-how. Once they grew to like me, they were quite willing to share some of it with me. I should write more about these kind people, considering I spent decades with them, but let's be honest here. I'm writing this as much for it to be found after I die as I am for myself, and they value their privacy too much for that. Even with the Guardians gone and the fact that it was decades since I was there, better safe than sorry. Years later, with a mind full of knowledge and ideas, I finally felt ready to go back home. But wastes have no interest in closure or happy endings. Arriving at my old home, I found nothing but black cinders and the bones of old memories. I left as soon as I could, and have never been back. I then headed east and found the kind of places I'd been looking for all along in the agricultural center and High Pole, thriving communities in need of my help. This was a time of change in the Wasteland. I would never call the Rangers bad guys, but their story is not the one of endless heroism they often present. In my younger years, they were mostly known as useless, if well-meaning fuck-ups, with the occasional bad apple climbing too high up the ranks. But things changed when Vargas and his team went on patrol, making things better pretty much everywhere they went, and ending so many of the Wasteland's problems, including the Guardians, if only by the skin of their teeth. I still don't quite know how they did it, but they did. Vargas. Sadly, our paths never crossed, or I would have offered them my help and my gun. Despite the delightful young population of Hypo keeping me occupied for a while, I found my true home at the Ag Center. It was a time of rebuilding for them after the old man passed on, him having led the community for almost all of its existence. My farming experience and scientific know-how were welcome with open arms, and we started many aggressive research programs to produce even higher yields than the giant plants the Ag Centers were already producing. Since then, High Pole has thrived with us, and the Rangers seem to be doing better of late, so the future looks bright. Damn right. I mean, hey, I found this journal. Here, have it. Okay. Who needs a single? We're gonna find who needs a single. Alright. Besides myself, I could really use a single. Angel of Death says, shiver. Rose's old science junk gives me the willies. Let's see. Medic pack and a wanted poster. Those really aren't science junk, you know. Nice sickle. Haha. Pocket medic pack and tobacco. I don't have anybody with bladed weapon skills. TNT dynamite. Am I the power load or am I the mother load? Doesn't matter. Watch me explode. What do we have here? Nothing is labeled and there are spilled liquids and plant cuttings everywhere. Alright. Nothing there of help. What is this? This is either a tub full of dirty dishes or an experimental mold farm. Well, let's take it with us. We might be able to poison someone with it. The equations are scrabbled on the chalkboard, while a spreadsheet with columns like chlorophyll density and yield per year is arrayed on the terminal screen. A few books are scattered on this shelf covering topics such as organic chemistry, plant genetics, and dirty limericks. I would like to pick this book up, alright? I want to read about dirty limericks. There once was a man named Be careful if you go in there. I asked one of our techs to secure some of my valuables. I don't think I have the skill to disable the rather aggressive countermeasures on the safe. On the safe. Okay, I see. Multisyllabic, incomprehensible names cover the canisters on the shelf, as do a plethora of warnings. Toxic, non-potable, induce vomiting if ingested. I like that. Multisyllabic, incomprehensible. It's fun to say. It should be like a song, like supersonic. Alright. Yes, I can't understand any of the multisyllabic names on there. Check this for traps. I don't see any traps. I'm gonna go first this time. Ah, damn it, never mind. You don't have the key? Yeah, come on. Rose. How do you not have the key? Somehow I think the devs just wanted us to have to use more skills. Don't fuck up. How could you ever accuse me of fucking up? Oh my god. Oh, critical failures are too common. Jesus. Alright. And it's impossible. Alright, where's mechanical repair? Yeah, what happens if I fuck up now? Fix the lock, Crystal. Crystal, you fix that lock. Very good. Now then. Aggravated sinner. 2. Yeah. Alright, return to game. Now. This time. I apologize. I was distracted by you being an asshole. I will now attempt to pick the lock. I should probably shut my mouth this time. I hope you get a promotion. Thank you. I definitely deserve a promotion. Having to deal with your ass is driving me crazy. Crystal, check out that safe. Carefully examining the safe, Crystal finds a working tumbler and a trap. Oh, Jesus. Everyone wait outside. Be careful if you go in there. Yes, you've said that already. Thank you. We have an expert. I can call you an expert, right? You're not gonna mess up. Of course I'm not gonna mess up. What kind of idiot do you take me for? I'm gonna get this thing open, no fucking problem. It's simple. Okay, problem solved, guys. Don't worry. What do we have over here? A lock. Now it is once again my turn. I'll have this opened. No problem. Hey, what was that? Nothing. I was just taking a break. Don't worry about it. I hate this guy. He's so he's on my back. Got some 5.56, med kit, and some TNT. We're rolling. It was no problem, Zypher. Why do you always worry? What's that glowing thing on your hip? It's an energy weapon. You would never understand how to use it with your simple mind. I have pretty high intelligence, you know. Yeah, we can use all the 5.56 we can get. Great, maybe there's treasure. Some more pistol ammo. Well, now that we have Rose, maybe we'll put it to use. Alright, fellers. Let's go. Alright. No, well, the countermeasures are taken care of. What I'd like you to take care of is that door. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. Once we level some more. Gotta have like explosive skills of 80 billion. Everyone stay back. Crystal heroically takes point. She examines the door carefully. She finds that it's locked but doesn't notice a trap. Decimus moves forward to do his thing. Decimus is... He's pretty good at what he does, you know. I have succeeded once again. I'm gonna take a look in here. Don't worry. Got some junk, a ceiling fan, a row of lockers, perhaps, a crate. Some more lockers, alright. Da, 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 da. Alright. Well, we got all kinds of medical packs. This is scaring me. The game expects me to have to use those soon, I suppose. It's always good to stock up. Who the fuck is this? A bitch over here? If you'll pardon me. Automatically assuming she's a bitch. Actually, out of the two ladies we've met, one of them was a bitch and the other was quite kind, so... You can't make assumptions at this point. Carefully examine the safe. Crystal finds an electronic lock. A young woman in a straw hat and a muddy jumpsuit staggers towards you, bleeding from lacerations on face and arm. She holds out her hands as if blind. You wreck your brain and inventory, but find nothing that'll work. None of Crystal's field medic items will provide any benefit to Rachel. Ryan? Ryan, is that you? Help me. Something's wrong inside of me. Aye! Oh my god, run! Whose turns first? No! Don't explode him! No, don't explode him! Oh my god, no! I would like to hold action until Crystal's turn, please. Great job not turning around. Ooh, okay. Come and get it, candy ass, indeed. Yeah. Angela screams as she hits a pod person, dealing 9 points of damage, ending its painful metamorphosis. She likes to scream. Alright then. Infected pus sac. Sounds delightful. Perhaps we shall make a nice meal of it. Alright then. That being done, Crystal, examine this safe, please. An electronic lock. Move closer. Try again. Alright. No explosives. Oh, electronic lock. Pardon me. Medium. Alright, that's fine enough. Oh, Decimus has computer skills. Do two of my guys have computer tech? Because that may have been a wasted skill point. An M40. Alright. Is that something I didn't realize that I did before? Let's see. Computer science for Decimus. It's at 2. Or for 2 for Decimus. Has 1 computer science. Wow, I did not even realize that I did that. That's really interesting. Oh well. If one dies, we'll still have the skill for the other one. Alright, let's check out this M40. I probably went to our sniper. Yes? Alright, let's see. M40. Less max damage, more minimum damage, less critical chance, more range. Is that the weapon I already had? I think so. I think I'm going to keep the 270. I like the higher max damage and the higher critical chance. So. M40's nice though. 7 round capacity, same thing there. Yeah, what's the jam on both of them? It's less on the M40. Still think that I like the, oh, I had the hunting rifle before. Yeah, both the 270 and the M40 are significantly better. I know the M40's nice. It's kind of a medium between the two. But there's a ton more critical chance on the 270, so that's what I'm gonna do. Keep the 270. Right, fantastic, everyone. Reload. Good deal. Got some bunks here. We already went in there, right? Yeah. Crystal, check the door. Looks like an airlock into the east greenhouse. Needs a code or someone to hack it. I can hack it, man. Got some stairs. Apparently they're inaccessible. Alright, let's see. I heard something about a computer system before I go through the airlock, so I'm going to check into this computer system situation. Howdy, Rangers. How'd you do in there? Don't worry. We're gonna get you all better, Matt. Don't you worry.
Hi, Rose. Glad to see one of ours is out there with this group of cowboys.
At least she's nice to you, Rose. Accent her is my heart and soul, Catherine. Oh, that's Rose. I'll do whatever I need to keep it safe. Oh, now she turned southern. She's British, damn it.
What are you doing here? You still owe me a pod, remember? Matt's life and the lives of
That's
any
what
of
I'm
those
doing
sorry-ass
here,
Rangers who
goddammit.
got- Great, we're getting there. Keep searching until you find enough for me to complete my research. 10 total should do it. Yes, go. Do your job.
Is that all the pod fragments? We automatically give all the ones that all of our characters have. Hopefully. Yes, very nice. Okay. Alright, let's move on. I hate this lady. Okay. This is an airlock. Kathy opened it for you from the security computer in the lobby. Yes, I know that, but what's this whole perception thing about here? Industrial airlock door used to keep in things in and out things out, secured with a passcode. Indeed, indeed. Gonna keep you in the closet. Vegetation is pressed up against the windows in this corridor like a curious mob at the zoo. Cracks have appeared on many of the windows from the pressure. under pressure. Watch out for those pods, youngsters. They explode. Oh, damn, I almost didn't see it. Thank you, that's very good advice. Seemed like doing that set off an attached trap. If we want to ask, you meant to do that, right? There was a trap? Where? What the fuck are you talking about? Pod plant explodes with a squelch. And there's another fragment. Alright, no problem. We're gonna get everybody all happy and doing well, you know? No problem. This is a long, scary corridor, guys. Plants everywhere. It's like I'm actually in some sort of plant infest. Holy dog shit. Meadow glints faintly under the dense cover of brambles. It's the radio dish. You can hear its heavy-duty superstructure groaning under the weight of the growing, throbbing vines that are crushing it in their grip. Until the pumps that are feeding contaminated nutrients to the vines can be shut off, nothing is going to be able to cut through them. I wish I hadn't left my nuke in my other pants. Okay. Alright. That's a really nice song I was singing, wasn't it, Toof? No one believes that was you scratchy-voiced bastard. Now where are you? What are you, hanging behind? Where the hell are you? Cypher, damn it. Sorry, I was admiring a painting or something back there. You were sleeping, weren't you, Cypher, you liar? Okay. Crystal, let me know what's going on. A door, you've seen many like it. Well, no diggity. Alright. Travel? Oh my god, it's a cellar. That is frightening.